Andy Manzolo is here. Thanks so much for joining us. Andy, it's great to have you on for an interview today. The news is just out. The fight on Supreme Championships May 21 against Justin Moore has been canceled. You were just told this past week the news. What was going through your head and what was your reaction?
Hey, brother. There's nothing going on in my head. I was thinking before most probably he will pull out. I said to people, yeah, what he can do against me. I give respect him. He a strong guy, powerful, training hard. I saw his training camp. He was training 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. I was saying, what the fuck he is doing? Man, we get paid 10, 20 grand for this fight to train non-stop, go to work, eat healthy. I said, people been asking me, oh, did you start your camp? Is it left 8 weeks? I said, what camp? I'm fighting in 8 weeks, bro. Then 6 weeks later, they're asking, are you doing? I said, no, it's enough for 3 weeks for me. I'm training every day, literally. I'm not preparing for something special. If I have my cardio, I will come and eat this guy with no problem. Yeah, he can give me trouble. Even I don't call this as a trouble. He can maybe take me down. He can keep me there, and he will gas out. And I will back on my feet. I will knock him out. I said, it takes max 5 minutes. What he can do is just control me on the floor, nothing else. Second round, he will be bleeding. Yeah, and I'm not surprised. Thing is, I was trained. I was working only on my cardio, and that's why I'm ready to take anyone else. Simply.
Interesting. Now, the history there is interesting to me, though, because in 2018, you fought second round rear naked choke. You got the victory. Did you think this was just an easy fight because of your previous performance and the fact that you were in shape?
It was hard fight for me that time. I was small middleweight. On that moment, I was 86, 87 kg only. Justin was 95. But we've been trained before together, and I knew my striking is better, jiu-jitsu is better, and I didn't give enough respect to him. But when we came to the cage, I understood I'm gassing out. He's too strong physically. But he also gassed out, and in the second round, it just technically I overplay him. That's it. But this time, he is smaller than me. I'm almost 100 kg. And if he's coming against me, oh, he has no chance. I will just break everything, every bone on his body. He gonna feel it. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people want to see this fight. It's a local rivalry. The two of you have fought on bigger stages outside of the area. You predict that this fight will happen in the future?
Yeah, I'm happy to fight him. For me, it's no problem. But this time, he need to pay me double. He need to fight for free, simply. If he wants to get this fight, let's go, bro. You wanna? I will send you to the hospital. Just pay me double. That's it. Because
So he's got to pay double for the chance.
yeah, this time I gave him a chance. I wanted to have a rest. I didn't want to train. My missus wants to go on a holidays to Egypt, and next week she has a birthday, and she is mad on me. She's telling why baby gorilla pulled out. I wanted to see the fight. I'm not on a holidays. I can't do nothing. She asked me, fucking stop fighting. Don't do this fight night. Your guys is a coming. You can chill. I said, no. Still, I've been trained. I want to get paid. I want to get atmosphere. That's it. That's why I'm coming. But next time for this, he needs to pay me. Simply. If he wants, let's do it. No problem. I respect him anyway like a fighter. I have nothing against him. He's a nice guy. He's a cool guy. But we are just different levels. Simply.
And when you do fight, you predict that you're going to finish him?
Yeah, I will. Here is no chance. Like I said, 3 minutes. Yeah, he can. I don't know what he can. He can do something for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, yeah, his game is over. I will finish him. Simply.
How does it end and when? In the first round?
Ooh, end of the first round or beginning of the second round. It all depends how we choose. If he wanna get hurt, I will hurt him. If he wanna take easy way, I will submit him. That's it. He has option. If he will talk if he will talk too much, I will knock him out. If he will be a nice guy, he will tap. 2 options he has.
So the prediction is TKO or submission depending on his attitude. All right, you heard it from Andy Manzolo there. That's one to watch out for. That's in the future. I want to go back to the beginning, though. We were just talking a little bit about your history, and you and I know each other fairly well. I remember seeing you on some different shows. And you came from Estonia 10 years ago, is that right? Why?
I win all competition in Estonia. I didn't have any chance to fly we didn't have a contact with big shows. And then I started sending messages to different gyms around the world. And House of Pain called me. They said, "Oh, come to UK. They promised me a big future." I didn't know. Well, I knew nothing about UK. I knew just here is a big shows, big fight. That's why I came over. Yeah, my journey started with House of Pain.
And now you're on a 3-fight win streak, 4 if you count the K1 win against James Reedman. You always struck me as a fighter who was coaching and competing as much as possible in different areas. I've seen you in plenty of corners at events, giving guys advice. I've seen you in plenty of shots, giving seminars. You just got done doing a seminar today, jiu-jitsu black belt, judo black belt, but you love to strike. Why do you like striking the most of every different bit of martial arts that you're trained and schooled in?
Striking is more effective. That's it. When you're going on a street, what you start first doing? Striking. You're never going to grapple. You want to knock someone out. That's it. If you fight against 2-3 guys, you need to strike. You can grapple. That's why for me, BJJ or judo is not that effective. Yeah, 1-to-1, small space, yeah, is effective, most probably. But in any other situation, it's not effective. Plus, again, on striking, you need to think more. You need to move. You need to get damage. And BJJ, you just tap. In a judo, they take you down, and that's the game is over. It's quite soft. Yeah, that's why I prepare striking.
Do you think that your grappling background makes you a better MMA fighter, though? Surely that must be something that opens up more opportunities in a fight.
Yes. I'm too confident on my back. And I know if I can strike well or I get tired, I can easily go on the ground. It is a huge opportunity for me. That's why I learned a lot before BJJ.
I remember your last loss, and that was against Charlie Ward. I remember because I called that fight in Bellator, and it was a strange fight because I didn't expect Charlie to have that game plan, and it was an even stranger fight because you worked off your back a lot. Like you had a really active defensive guard, you were throwing elbows and so on. How did you feel about that performance? It must have been frustrating. It looked frustrating to me.
I wasn't happy. Literally, I wasn't happy. I was thinking we will strike, and I didn't think it's gonna go by decision. And even it's finished decision, I don't want to lie. In my opinion, okay, if I didn't win this fight, he definitely didn't win also. Let's be honest. Let's give a draw, simply because I was more effective from my back. He was more in dominant position, but he did nothing. And I want to fight him again. To be honest, on the Bellator, it will be great. But I like this guy. I have nothing against him. I'm just not happy with judges. In my opinion, give win to me or give a draw. It was a big fight. Yeah.
What was your favorite fight that you ever had in your entire career?
Ooh, I can remember, brother. It's so many of them. Every fight is.
Give me one or two.
Against Bolo Amoyele. I think it was one of the hardest fights in my career. I wasn't ready for this fight, and she was literally tough on that moment. This guy was machine. I don't know how I win. Literally, I just said I don't want to give up. I want to win. And in that moment, Cage Warriors was the biggest show for me. Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, I've got that here. That was Cage Warriors 74. It was a round 3 victory. How did that actually play out? Because I can't remember. I don't remember the exact fight, but what actually happened?
He won first round. He destroyed my leg. Then he took me down. He was on the mount for maybe 2 minutes. Round is over. Second round, he kicked me a few times again. He was dominating. And then I took him down. I got a Kimura. And I switched to armbar. But it wasn't enough time. And round was over. And then the third round, we start striking a little bit. And I took him down. He was too exhausted. And I finished him ground and pound.
Yeah. Now, and you've had I think 34 pro MMA fights. You must have had countless jiu-jitsu fights, other fights and other styles. Do you ever feel old in this game, or are you just getting going?
It's hard to say. Sometimes I'm feeling old on the training, but I don't want to stop. I want to fight. I'm enjoying the game. I'm not enjoying to train non-stop. I'm not mad. I'm not hungry, but I want to be in the game. I'm happy to fight. I love atmosphere. I love to get paid. I want to see people. I want to teach people. No, I don't stop. If I don't get bad injuries, maybe I will fight till 50 All depends just, of course, what show level, but I want to fight. I love this life.
Is that always what's been motivating you?
Yeah,
Your fascination with martial arts?
yeah. I love the martial arts, and this is just literally motivating. I want to be motivator because guys is coming to my gym, they're weak. They thinking they're weak. People is a bully maybe outside the gym, but I can see he's a fighter literally. Maybe physically he's not strong, but he's trying, and I'm trying to motivate him. I'm trying to show him, man, just train a little bit more. You will earn respect. And they look at me and they tell me, oh man, you're old. Like, you're 38 soon, and you're still fighting, and you're fighting quite well. I'm telling you, no, I'm not fighting quite well. I'm old literally, yeah, but I love what I do, and I trust in this. And you can be, and you're just 20, 18, 25. You have huge life just in front of you. Do it. Do what you love. That's it.
What do you think are the characteristics, or how would you define what makes a fighter great? Is it because they're technical? Is it because they're exciting and entertaining? Is it because they have the most wins? What do you think are the words that describe a truly great fighter?
I think great fighters who has a heart. Heart must burn. Like in a Rocky. Rocky wasn't the most technical fighter in the movie, but he wanted to fight. That's it. He felt it. He was needed. That's for me is the great. If you're going and you are, how to explain? You see, sometimes if I'm coming against, I don't know, let's Adesanya, most people will say, yeah, I have no chance. Like Adesanya is a different level. They will say. But if I come and I will believe, I will fight him. I'm not coming to get paid. I'm coming to destroy him. I'm coming to win. And I will believe, my family will believe, maybe you will believe. And I will show the fight. No matter, even if I lose. But I will be great, not him. Because if he beat me, it shows he beat like nothing. I'm not in top 10. But if I will stay with him all rounds and I will show my heart, that makes me great. That's what I'm thinking.
It sounds to me like your mindset, you think as a fighter, is maybe the strongest weapon. What advice would you give to the younger fighters? Because we got to talk to some of the other fighters earlier today. The Harper brothers, Adam and Josh Harper, for example. Josh is only 17 years old. Some of these kids are making their debuts, even coming in, maybe trying to get a win after losing their first fight. What would be the advice you would give to the young fighters competing on Supreme Championships in May?
I'm telling you, just train hard. Train hard and believe. Don't think about the lose. Just go and do what you can do best. Simply. Don't look at him. He has more wins or he is stronger. Think how good you are, how great you are. Just show who you are. That's it. If you even lose nicely. Sometimes I'm telling to my guys, look, they have no cardio. They trying, okay, they're winning first round. Then he's a guest. He's telling to me, I don't want to go to the second round. And I'm telling, okay, you don't want to go to the second round. But then I know you will finish second round. And it's a common third round. I said, you have no cardio. Now go and fight. Go fucking fight in the second round. Lose, but give everything. And I better throw the towel, better lose KO, but people will enjoy. You will enjoy. I don't want to sit in your corner for extra 6 minutes and shouting you, hands up, move, bruv. You not win, but enjoy this 1-2 minutes. Give him a fight. Bring him to the hell. And then die. Burn there. Simply. That's what they need to do. They need to bring everything what they have. They're not pro. No one doesn't know. People want to see the show. Go and bring the show. And then they will remember. Even if you lose there, they will want to see you again. Because you lose nicely. You made the night. Simply. It's the same.
So
like
it's about, yeah, it's about being 100% committed, right?
Yes.
It's about being 100% all in all the time.
Yeah. It's a look. When is a fighting grappler against striker? Everyone wants to see striking. But what is doing grappler? He's taking him down and she's laying on the top. No one doesn't want to see this 5-10 minutes just laying, doing nothing. And then boring submission. Everyone paid to see 1-2 minutes of the hell. That's what people need to bring. Other way, if you have a career, you paid well, I can understand. Of course, it's better to be on the top 10-15 minutes, get paid, get win. But if you're just a beginner, it's better not to do. It's better to fight. People will remember just your name. No one will remember like you're a winner, but how you win, they will tell, that's boring, bro. That is not interesting. I'm not coming. I will not to buy tickets for you. That's it. That is my opinion.
Interesting. couple of more questions and we'll wrap this up. You fought in many different countries. You fought in a lot of different shows. You strike me as somebody who has been very active in their career. What do you think makes a great show? A great promotion?
I think it's the fighters and promoter. If it's equal fights, it's already a great show. If you look by statistic, who is fighting against who, that is an extra show. Because you see quite often fighting journeymen against strong guy. That is where, yeah, it looks nice, you can finish this fight, but it's not excited. Excited fights is when it's a 50-50. You don't need, all fights is not going to be, on my opinion, like 50-50, but at least 30% of them must be. That's it. That is the makes. When you come and you don't know who is winning, yeah, this is the makes show.
So it's about having a matchup where people want to know and they're curious and don't know about what the outcome will be, right?
Yes.
We're hoping to get you a matchup on Supreme Championships May 21. There's a little bit of uncertainty, but maybe by the time this is released, we'll know who you're fighting. Any final words on what you would like to do on May 21? And of course, to the fans watching this interview, what would you say to them about that?
I want to talk to you after the fight. I want to give you interview when my hands will be raised. That's what I want, brother. And I want to win KO. That's it. I want to get paid. I want to have a beer. I want to have a party. Simply, I want to see my guys winning also there, because one of my guys is fighting for K1 title against David Round. Yeah, and she said to me, he will knock out David Round. I finished him 2 years ago on the Supreme for the belt. Now my guy's chance to do it. Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. I remember the last show, like you were cornering Ida Sikauskas, for example, and then you went and fought in the main event. And I had my arm around you. I said, hey, I'm alongside Andy Manzolo. You know, it's
but
it's
Ida's
cool feeling,
now,
right?
Is Ida's now fighting David Round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big fight. Literally yesterday they match up them.
I love it, man. No, the guy is super talented. I remember his last fight. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. It was a tremendous, I think it was a right hand. He knocked him out with a right hand. Is that right?
Yeah. And she's training literally 1 year. He's a beginner. He's absolutely beginner.
Wow. Yeah. Incredible, man.
And he was fighting Jamie Sloan a few weeks ago. And she lost him
Where?
In Bournemouth. Main event.
On what?
In K1.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did that go?
He dropped Jamie Sloan in the first round. He broke his tips in the second round. Then the judges gave a draw, and they gave extra round, and he lost decision. 4 rounds, 3 minutes he fought him. It was a really good fight.
That's insane. Yeah, and Jamie's a very experienced fighter.
Yeah. But if you watch, you will enjoy it.
Check it out. Ida Sikauskas on YouTube. And check that guy out, Andy Manzolo on YouTube.
Thank you,
Andy, again, thanks so much for joining us today, man. It's a real treat to be able to speak with you and learn a little bit more about your history and, of course, the matchup that we hope to see on May 21 on Supreme Championships. I look forward to seeing you there, brother. Any final shout-outs to the fans, any sponsors, anything else you want to plug?
I love you guys. Just love you. Come support me, support Team Predators, and enjoy the show. You will see me maybe for 10 more years. That's it. I promise you. Thank you.
All right, Andy Manzolo, great to be with you today, man. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you in Bournemouth for Supreme Championships.
Cheers, brother. See you in 3 weeks.